I'm here with a fascinating chap. His name's John.
Hey.
Hey, John.
Easy.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I live. I'm 58 years old, pretty old. I've been drumming since 1999. I got hooked on it because I used to go to soccer matches. The
Soccer
Mutiny.
matches?
Yeah.
Me too. Oh, that's where I met you.
Went to the Mutiny.
I went to the Mutiny.
And I gravitated to where the people that make doing the drums in the stands, mostly South Americans and Latin folks. At the time, I only played a vuvuzela and a cowbell. But at halftime,
What's a vuvuzela? What's that?
It's that long plastic horn.
Oh,
you remember the South African World Cup?
World Cup, yeah.
Remember that noise?
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
they all played that. Yeah, it sounded like buzzing bees. Well, that's what I would play. Yeah.
Right.
I played that at the drum circle once, and they told me to stop. So.
So have you played didgeridoo too?
No, I never played that. But what I at halftime, all the guys would get around and drum, and I go, oh, that was so cool. And then I think in '99 I heard about the Clearwater Drum Circle.
Oh yes.
I said, well, I can't drum. I'll go to this place called Mars. It was a big music store when I visited.
Yeah, Mars. I remember Mars. Yeah.
I went there to get a tambourine because I said I can't drum. I'm not going to go there. I don't know how, right? I was scared. Well, in the percussion, they had a bunch of Latin guys playing the congas.
Okay.
And then I found a Remo drum. Well, basically, I walked out with a tambourine and a drum.
Which drum? The Remo?
The Remo, like 14-inch.
Nice. Had a good sound to it.
Yeah.
This was back in 1999.
Like 99, yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Way
so that
back
started
then,
you drumming, John. And now in 2023, you're a most excellent drummer. In fact, last Paralounge, I remember you stood out at the circle.
Oh, okay.
Not just your drumming, John, but the way you vocalize with the drumming.
Yeah.
Could you describe that a little bit?
I would call it chanting, but I don't know what you would call it. Maybe it's a mix of African or Native American. It's just whatever you feel like. It's like what we just did here. And I like doing that because it will add energy. Like I'll do one that's kind of like, sometimes I'll sing words, sometimes I'll just do
Be like the
bop, 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 beep, bop, I'll be like going
okay,
bop,
like
bop, beep, bop, bop, bop,
bop,
beep,
bop, yeah, like along with your rhythm.
Now, if I do that, if I sing to it, it brings the notch up.
Yeah. So you make up the words as you go along?
Yeah, but if you do that, you'll see people not dancing in a circle. When you start singing to it, all of a sudden, they start dancing.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy doing that.
It's adding a third element, isn't it,
Yes,
really?
yeah,
Because you've got your hands going, and then you also got your vocal apparatus going. So that's three elements there.
Yeah.
Your right hand, your left hand, and your vocal apparatus.
And the vocal, And I tend to drum pretty simply.
I'll tell you, it loosens me up. When I'm next to you, I hear you vocalizing.
Yeah.
And it puts that third element into the drumming, which isn't heard that often in
And
drum
I
circles.
really also, if we have a smaller circle so we can explore beats, I really enjoy doing kind of like funk beats.
Oh, do you?
You know, we'll just go like that. Now you won't hear that beat at a drum circle usually. But
Somebody followed you.
in a small circle, you could get people going boom, bop, like that. And you do that. This is just like that.
So,
Things like that. That's
great.
fun.
Now, how would you describe that, like, as a language? Like that beat.
That would be like a funk beat. I would call that a funk.
You made a right on the middle, right? And then you made a left on the outside.
Yeah.
On the second boom.
And there's a delay between beats.
It's like a boom, bang,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like that.
If you introduce a delay, that's why the calypso beat. If you have a Brazilian beat, it makes all the difference because you're delaying like the third and fourth. It's like that. So, hey.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Good to see you.
Evie, you're always welcome on an interview.
It's going to get you too.
I've already
No.
forgotten.
But like introducing a slight delay
Yeah, slightly delay.
makes all like on the. Like,
I heard in Cuban beat they put it in front
Yeah,
of the beat
yeah.
a little bit, right?
it's amazing what that can do. So like if you're doing like a Brazilian, it's just like boom. That last beat, it's a slight, makes all the difference in the world. If I don't have a beat, it's like, you wouldn't have it. It's like, oh. So I like doing beats like that. I like to do them simply. When I go to drum circles, I'm not a fast player, and I don't mind putting a framework. A lot of drums, so it doesn't sound like noise all the time. So I'm okay just doing a simple beat. I'm not very good at the finger stuff, but doing a simple beat, providing a bass line, to me is vital. And I'll do it for like 10 minutes nonstop and not change.
Consistency is important, isn't it?
I love that.
Keeping a consistent kind of rhythm. You can slightly fluctuate it.
Yes.
But a consistency, having a knowledge of good time or good tempo, eh?
But if it's all
how important tempo is it?
Very important. And if everyone's drumming fast, it doesn't sound good, and nobody dances still. So if you can just keep someone keep a beat, you can accent. But
do you count beats? Do you count eights?
Yeah, 4s and 8s is how I do. But it'll be like
kind of 4/4
two
time,
sets
isn't it?
and then an accent. It's like it's very common what I like to do. So.
Well, that's how you create variations in rhythms that are coming from your.
But there is a consistency. I keep to it like that.
Yeah.
I'll do 1, 2, 3, and like on the 4th set, accent, and back again. So.
What are your favorite beats? I mean, melodies or rhythms?
Favorite beat, 3-beat.
A 3-beat. How do you do
or
that?
root beat.
What's a 3-beat?
A 3-beat. Some people also have a different. Sometimes they even call it 6 beats. When it's the most basic African beat, most African beat.
They call it sixes. Yeah.
Sometimes call it
You
sixes.
hit the middle and then the outside and outside.
But at a drum circle, it's very hard to get people to do that.
Oh, I do it. I'll do it with you.
Yeah, we actually had something. We can do that. Someone taught me that, but it's a beat you have to feel.
Yeah.
But you can do it for a long time.
Yeah, you can. And it loosens your left hand up, doesn't it?
So you can accent it. But like I said, I'm pretty simple with my beats. Occasional accents. Occasionally I'll do a real fast one, like a simple like. That's all.
Are you playing that beat in your head and then you're transforming it to your hands?
I'm just doing it. I never.
So you got several variations
Yeah.
patterns of beats. So.
But we have a small circle in Pine Island, and we kind of
Pine Island.
Yeah, Pine Island in Hernando County. We lost some of our drummers, but we still keep it going. Third Thursday of the month.
And I heard you went out into the ocean actually with your drums strapped.
Yeah, we've done that. We've done that before.
You've done that?
Because low tide, it's very shallow. You can go way out, and then you can drum.
How did that feel?
It felt cool.
Any dolphins come in? Or?
Yes, sometimes
they do.
Sometimes the dolphins. We think they're attracted to the sound.
Yeah.
Probably more of a coincidence because there's fish around there. Maybe we're attracting the fish and that attracts them.
No, it's your spirit and what you're putting into the water with your drums. I've got a story about that actually. In Treasure Island Beach, I went to Treasure Island Beach Drum Circle for many, many years.
That's where I learned how to drum, by the way. That was my first. That was my drum circle where I learned, where I got confident.
Yeah, well, every Sunday they jammed it out on the beach there.
Yeah.
And I really feel that it changed the what do they call the shape of the sandbar and the beach front. You know, it kind of formed in a way where it responded.
Yeah.
And it created this little channel right in front, and then a sandbar, and then you go out into deeper water. And Treasure Island, that's what over time generated.
And you're in Tallahassee now, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you have a circle there now?
Yeah, we got some circles there.
Oh, good.
Not as badass as yours, but we don't have a sea to go out to. We play at a place called the Indian Mounds, though. So
oh, neat.
That's a neat place to play, you know.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Troy. It's good that we come here.
You got your cart over there. Can you explain
I have a cart.
bit about that?
It's my jam cart, and what I have is I have a bongo, I have a djembe drum, I have my rav, tongue pan.
What's that?
That's a tongue pan rav. They make them in Russia. It's a steel drum with the tongues, and it makes there's about 10 different notes.
Oh yeah, like a pan drum. You mean? Like a pan drum?
But it's a tongue. We call it tongue pan. It has just a kind of a pure sound. It doesn't sound like a steel drum like the hand.
Okay.
And then I
got a violin there.
And I have a mountain dulcimer.
Dulcimer.
It's a 4-string instrument that anybody can play.
Okay. And may I ask what month you were born in?
March.
March, okay. A lot of Aries energy there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
Yes.
And have you got anything else for the world to know to close up this interview?
Oh, we're just happy to be here at Paralounge. This is family. We have new people, and you probably felt it after you come here. It's not a party, it's a gathering. But you're guaranteed you'll feel much better being here. I always leave here feeling much better when I came here. So
it's an effort to get here, but you feel better.
yeah, you do.
Okay, thanks so much, John.
Steve?
John Baldwin.
Thank you. Will. Sorry, I see.
I've got to get a picture of you.
Okay.